Good morning, everybody, and happy holidays. Happy holidays.
All right, it's the last day before Christmas, and we're putting on our 0DTE, 0 days to expiration trade for the
All right,
day.
we played the video of Billie Eilish singing.
All right, there we go. Got filled. $80. So we're off and running.
Sang a couple Christmas carols. It's pretty good. May the Yuletide gay. Oh no, no trouble will be miles away. Technically, that's graceful exit on. I don't know if $15 is really enough of a profound move against me. I'm staying short. And I mean in gold.
Order filled.
You know I'm here from the for the toad fry in Nazi. Look at that little narrow range we busted out of. All right. It's about time we checked in on HNT with our extreme turn. Dude, I just sold another Dow. All right. I'm going to take a short here in the prop program. And stay long here. Do-do-do. 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 All right, that's nice. There we go. Okay. Maybe get a little runner. Little runner. All right. Stepped out. Stepped out there. All right. I'm going to buy the plus twos. Excuse me, the plus ones. Don't need to do that at home. But I got an ad here. Just doing things a little bit more adventurously here. We're going to short another Dow. From now on. So again, remember we do have our new, let me see if this came up. There we go. Yep. So at 7 o'clock, Michigan sentiment final and some U.S. new home sales in units. So let's not forget about that. Thanks to the OG for reminding us. Where's our next stop here? It would be right here. Right here. I asked a question in Discord and no one. I said, any guesses where I'll put a target at price levels? Let me read this real quick. So I took home 3 of the Dow yesterday long, and I only take things home long when they are profitable. There are some exceptions to that, some exceptions. If we have kind of a wacky little flushy kind of close to the upside or downside, those will happen on occasion. Just these little stop run closes. I've tried to identify those a little bit, or if I have a real nice SOS 3 kind of signal, again, very small, just micros. I swing trade pretty decent size using options and the underlying on the ZN. You guys know that ZN, ZT, ZB. But here, what I wrote was taking home 3 working orders in the live accounts. In live accounts are canceled by the broker at various times depending on the IB. So anyone with a live account will know that. So they're going to cancel your orders. So then you have to come back in here and put them back in. And I was wondering if anyone was going to guess. And the level is the prior sessions, prior session, which would be basically Wednesday's VPOC there. So that's what I'm going to do here. Just get this order in. And get an order in over here at basically R2, which will be in that offer zone over there that I will extend over. So final thing is you don't have to get your head spinning around, trading in 2 different directions in 2 different positions. Hold on a second. I'm going to join buy the market here because it's just not healthy. But many of you are going to get to this position where, so this is a live account. It's the one that has about $7,500 in it. It is the TDG way, with the exception that I will occasionally hold some winners. And the final point on that, folks, is that it's not a big deal. You can trade 20 at Apex. You can trade 22 hours and 59 minutes of every day. So you don't have to trade. All you got to do is get flat, or they'll get you flat, and then you can just reopen that position. There's not going to be that much slippage or anything. So you can do the same thing if you want to carry into the next session with a position on. So there's the position live, and here's the position in a funded account. So see how essentially I'm not making any money anymore, technically, kind of. But there's reasons for both of those entries. I got short at prior session high. I'll get short some more at 37,853. And then in a perfect world, maybe I get short another one at 851 as I take another long one off. Again, none of this is necessary to, get through these programs and cash flow them and all. For the most part, everyone should be looking to trade all of your accounts in the same direction using the same logic and same signal for every single entry. However, being situationally fluent, there are some situations in which you can have this particular situation. And I have experimented a little bit with having this particular situation in 2 funded accounts at 2 different firms. Again, independently, I'm not getting short the Dow Jones here to hedge my long. I'm just getting short because there was a level to get short, and I'll get short more because there's another level to get short more. All right, let's go up here and just take this off. You'd probably just have, you don't have enough days. Don't have enough days, dude. So go, what instrument are you talking about? I can't read that. It's too small. Just give me the instrument and we'll fix it. It's usually the days that you have loaded there. So go here, and assuming that you have it set to 233 EMA, right? You need it as a 233 EMA. If you have it as a 233 EMA, next just go to data and load 90 days of data. And then also turn off auto scale. Try all that. Let me know. I'm glad we sorted out most people's extreme turn. Love you guys, but it turned out to be 100% user error in every instance, but we got it all sorted. We got everybody sorted. There was like 4 or 5 people waiting. If there's anyone still having issues, let me know. Once there was a way. S&P, nice move higher. Look at the Russell. We're getting some consumer confidence come out, and the Russell's just going to rip. Let's get in there. Let's just get in here, short everything as it. There goes crude oil. Buy, buy, buy. Buy it all. I still like my girl over there. Order filled. Order filled. Oh, we got another order filled. Order filled. Move this over here. So I got these live accounts going on. One more target. There goes that Nazi ripper. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I don't want that. Cancel. I want this. What goes up? 41s. All right. F you. I'm selling 41 halves. I'm selling some 41 halves. The actual level is 43s here. 43s. Those playing along at home on the ETF situation, I passed the 300,000, but I cheated. So I don't know really what we're going to do with that. The agreement was that I was only supposed to trade no more than 15 micros and 2 treasuries, but I ended up slinging around some like 4 or 5 minis. So we'll see what's going to happen there. And then we have this account. By the way, about 1,000 of these at 7:45s this morning on HNT. Getting back in that. It's going to 10. Not financial advice. Look both ways before crossing the street. Don't eat yellow snow. Okay, what do we got going on over here? The account balance here is 102,190. So we got a little ways to go on this one. This one has to be only micros. So we're gonna just do micros, and let's get some orders in here ahead of our news item. By the way, 1, 2, 3, 4 bar extreme turn sell. Okay, so those of you that are looking for some training on how to handle those things, look for all these that have the extreme turn on them. How to pick bottom without getting sticky fingers. That's about using the extreme turn on the long side. There are some others. The anatomy of a perfect turning point signal. So here's what's a good turning point signal versus one that you might want to filter out. Each one of them is tagged with extreme turn. Okay, so you guys can check that out. Check it out. Check it out. So folks, watch what I'm doing here in the NASDAQ. This is an example of a little bit of an adaptation. Not everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone's got the risk budget to do it, which is use the +1s as an entry point on a wood trend pullback. Now, one thing that you should just visually be able to see here, we can even measure it, is you need to have that 122-point range before you get involved in this. And we've got a little tiny bit of little range expansion. We moved even higher. So if we go to the ruler here, we measure, that's a 42-point offer zone. Don't be doing this on a 15 and 20-point offer zone, right? Don't do it. Not gonna do it. All right, I'm impatient. I'm just gonna take this short here. But I'm gonna wait for the 55s there on the long. Come on, baby. 55. I can't drive 55. All right, gold came back in. I am going to do a graceful exit on this one gold here. And then maybe we get some kind of massive fall. Unlikely. Up ever so slightly on our M2K short. Let's get all scalpy on that. Oh, sold our Dow Jones. So now we're can definitely use this breakout level as a target. Forgot you had a big bag of SOL. What's SOL? Oh, Solana. We're talking. I thought you meant it was like Christmas, like a big bag, like a bag of I don't know, ecstasy. SOL. Solana. Brad asked me the other day, and some of you guys have been asking me about crypto. I can give you my crypto approach for 2024. It's no different than my approach all along. I really don't mess around basically with any of the small things at all, nor do I mess around with anything that has basically the word currency after it, that it's sort of a currency replacement. I just don't get it. Looks like Bitcoin's going to go wire to wire. It is the digital gold. Whether you believe in the protocol or the technology or whatever, I don't know, whatever. And then the other 4 or 5 projects that I'm involved in are just ones that where I feel the token is just a utility token for a product that I believe in. In other words, HNT, which I talk about. I took a flyer and I'm building a pretty big position in CRO. I don't know shit about crypto.com other than they made it through the whole thing. Their app works pretty well. They still have their name on the arena in Los Angeles. They seem to be a legit organization, and there aren't that many. Can you name any other exchanges other than Coinbase? Yes, Kraken's around, but anyway, so at 10 cents, how much could I get hurt? The whole value. So to me, that's just a flyer on. That's it. Bitcoin, Ethereum, CRO, and HNT. There might be some others that get our interest, but we are going to enter probably mid 2024 through the end of 25, a pretty big bull run again in crypto. So you can kind of maybe close your eyes and buy whatever you want, but try not to miss it. Don't miss it this time around. You can see from the stock market. You know, my other indicator that I use is that when I think I might have mentioned this, but when cold chillers, when $900 cold chillers for cold plunges are on back order, the economy is fine. At least the high end of the economy. Those people buying the cold chillers are the same ones that are going to eventually try to cash in on their JPEG monkeys. Oh, all it is it's just a device that siphons the water out of a cold plunge and filters it and cools it down to whatever temperature you want, so you don't have to be a pagan and put ice in your cold bath. We can't have that. Can't have that. All right. Pretty boring. Crude oil stalling out a little bit. Expansive candles there and there. S&P to the moon. What a classic toad fry flusher this day was, right? We fill the whole thing in. Watch, we're gonna fill the. There is no way this wheat doesn't go up and make a new high. No way. No way we don't go through 48.30s. I don't care what the consumer number is. Yeah, this is a little bit of a holiday trade, people. Just need to have your olive oil coffee. That's going to be one of the highlights of 2023. Who did I get doing the oleatos? Who does oleatos every morning now? With Partana. Got to do it with Partana. So good. Don't buy that shit from Costco. Get yourself some Partana. I don't know what to do without my oleatos. This thing is having a moment. So we're going to do one more up here. Let's see if I can sell one at 56, 55. There we go. As long as you're okay with it. Could be tree sap. That's what we should do today, gang. Let's have the group put in some of your highlight moments of 2023. It doesn't have to be anything that was in the news. It could just be totally personal. I'm sure you're seeing the list come out. What happened for you personally? Let's keep it on the, we all want to support each other. If it's shitty, maybe let's not put it in here. But something good that happened to you, the speculative world, in your world. Maybe your kids graduated from college, had a grandkid. You guys seen that TED Talk where that guy does he has on that screen all those circles, and each circle represents a month of life, and it's to 90 years old, and then you look and see how many days you have left, how many months you have left on average. And then he starts to do all this stuff where he says, okay, about a third of all these circles, let's knock those out because you're asleep. I'm like, I love when I'm asleep sometimes. I have some good ass dreams. Oh, is it Wait But Why? Yeah, you guys read Wait But Why? Very good. Good stuff. Maybe, yeah, it's his TED Talk. I love that thing. It just puts everything in perspective. It's a word that's probably thrown around too much, become a little cliche, but I really am grateful for all you TDGers and all the ones that we're going to help and bring into impact over income. That's what my whole rest of my life is going to be, impact over income. I ain't going to give it away for free, this part, but we're going to make as many people, help as many people as we can develop their speculative skills. And then hopefully a lot of you can give back as well in whatever way you want to. Closed out in-laws house that sat vacant for years. Awesome. I don't know what closed out means. You kicked them out? Kicked out your in-laws? Oh, it sat vacant. They weren't there. Closed it, sold it, got somebody in there, Airbnb it. All right. Got a grandkid on the way? That's fantastic. Put a bunch of money aside from them. There ain't going to be any social services. Take pictures of glaciers so they can see what those were. All right. Grandsons, kids. That's awesome. Met a Colombian woman. There you go. Arriba, arriba. Hey, look. That's a big part. All right, we got one more minute here. Let's see what happens on this. I think the last time we had sentiment, it was also around an inflation number or something, and it was pretty market moving. Pretty market moving. All right, let the algo wars begin. Guys banging on the door. All the quants are sitting in there eating Skittles, drinking coffee. What did you program for this number? What is it supposed to do? How come it just jitters around and then doesn't do anything? What are we paying you guys for? Al, who met a Colombian woman, maybe he'll have a story of a grandkid next year. Okay. Someone had to ruin it with an actual trading question. No, I'm kidding. By the way, apparently of all the processed food, candy, sugar, anything in the entire world, the worst thing for you is Skittles. I don't know who did that study. Probably just saw it on Instagram or something, but it's all these wackos with their glucose monitors. You're not a wacko if you have a glucose monitor. In fact, it's the only thing that I don't currently have is the glucose monitor thing. I'm probably going to do all the other stuff. All the other stuff. All right, let's just add another one here. There's no level there. Don't do that. There's nothing to do there. All right, so the question is, when you're trading in between 1 and 2s, would you use the buys and sells as flips or just trade in one direction? I don't know what you mean by flips. You would definitely be scalpy. So on this long here that I bought the +1 pullback, I'm looking for a quick little pop in my direction, like even back up to here, because I want to have less inventory on for a move down to here. But I'm going to trade it all the way down to there. So, but if your question is whether I would reverse at this structure up here, no. But I could potentially reverse at now. I would I get what you're getting at. Yes, you could do something like this where you hit target and then reverse at the +2s. You just have to be doing it at areas that make sense. I mean, you could actually even do it right in here. This little channel that was formed right after the number. This is what I like about the Brickwicks, right? Is they give you these visual price patterns that you're really not going to have on a 5-minute or 3-minute or any other time frame. Really, you're not even really going to see that on a range bar. So the answer is yeah, you can. You could get down, bam, and reverse it. I don't even know what does she say after that? Is that a real word, or is that like something from Harry Potter? What is that? Let's pull that up. We need to understand what is happening in that song. Maybe I can find it on SoundCloud. Can I play it in here royalty free?
Order filled.
Do 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 do. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's people that have to have continuous glucose monitors. I just mean the ones that they get them and then they eat Skittles and they show what happens, or and it's like watch what happens to my blood sugar when I eat a Big Mac. Watch what happens to my blood sugar when I eat an avocado. I'm mad. I'm mad at them. It's just content, baby. We live in a content world. All right, I'm I'm out of this gold thing. This is just boring me. You bore me. No more gold. Yeah, Zach's saying the price patterns of Brickwicks have helped him a lot. You know, there's a number of different actual Brickwick price patterns that you can use as entries, or it's kind of the Brickwick equivalent of the candlestick patterns, except these ones are far more significant and predictive. Do you know that a candlestick pattern has absolutely no predictive power at all? Another hill that I'm willing to defend. Zero. No predictive power at all. Now, you can use it as a confirmation or as a filter or something like that. I will often mention a doji after the fact as a, hey, look, during that period there was indecision, and it works really well if we're on both sides of that indecision or on one side, and it mean reverts back to where we want it to. So I just say the doji is our favorite candle that we can identify. But after that, I can't do anything with that doji. It's not predictive of whether we create a body in one direction or the other, or the next candle is
Order filled.
something or not. Here we go, back down 17,000, 17,000, 17,000. Here we go, here we go. I don't know. Guys ever accidentally hit the MIT? I adored my time at MIT. Anyone thinks I went to MIT, you're not getting the humor. I know we've talked about this. One of the greatest two fine movies, Weird Science, and hold on. Sorry, I had to deal with something. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Weird Science and Real Genius. Just so good. I think Real Genius might be one of my favorite movies ever. Have you ever seen a body like this in your life? She happens to be my daughter. Well, then I guess you have. All right. Hey Brad, do we have our coupon for our sale today? Can we go into the holidays in the holiday spirit of spending money? Spending money on something that can potentially make you money? Not potentially. There's no potential here. There is no try, only do. There is no try, only do.
Order filled.
Who's crushing the NASDAQ? I mean, most of you probably aren't trading it this way, but maybe some of you are. We're just crushing the Nazi. Crushing it. There. Do or do not. Right, exactly. That's what there is. Just do or do not. Yeah, we've adapted. We've adapted to the super scalpy. Look at gold up to new highs. Short me some gold. All right, I'm going to hit one here because we do have an extreme turn going on. And then do a boredom entry in gold short again. And we're already short the Dow Jones. Short the Dow Jones. Do we get any entries over here? No. This comes up to here. We are flat. Nothing to see here. Yeah, this time I'm going to get really scalpy with it. Getting scalpy with it. There we go. And you guys could have been on the absolute opposite side of all these too and made money as well. We did not get a +2 touch. Again, 122-point range was our range this morning. What's the range so far? 149. Coming off an extreme turn. Why don't we just sell up here? Come on. We can get up there. Come on up there. And then this is a better long here. See, I like to come over here, see where my orders are from stay in your lane. And then is 16,999. Is that VWAP? A little bit above VWAP. Not too bad. We got another entry at 975s. 975s. You know what I think we want to do next year is figure out a way to have more like friendly competitions. We tried it. I don't know if we really ever officially tried it. We did this like little, I don't know, for a few months, something with Trade Day, and all you guys sucked. So don't suck next year. I would check in and someone would be like, "Oh, I'm down." Jason, you still in here? Jason tried it. A couple other people tried it. Let's not suck next year. Next year, there will be no sucking. So we'll have these. We can do maybe 30-day, 25 trading day sprints or whatever, where everyone passes and then takes a payout, just the TDG way. And I won't even try that hard. And I'm just going to trade right in front of you. And I know you guys can do it. Plus, if we have like CJ and Art and Kurt and some of them in the competition, we're going to get smoked. Smoked. All right. Come to Butthead. I think I'm going to take one of these here. Graceful exit on that short because we have not been profitable on that. Here we go. There we go. Now we can resell the +2s up here. And let's move this down to an area that makes sense. All right, and then we reverse it. No one told me what Missy Elliott says in that song. We don't know what she says. We're not sure. Think they're going to let the Japanese buy U.S. steel? I don't think so. Then Steel and Budweiser, foreign owned. What will we be left with? TikTok. No, that's Chinese. Snapchat. That's U.S. innovation.
Order filled. 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 Order filled.
All right, I hear that chime, that little Christmas bell. Do you believe in Santa Claus? I can hear the bell. That's the bell saying we just got $50. So there we go. We got filled. Got filled at 30. So we sold it for 80. We bought it back for 30. Made $50. Let me pull up my Excel sheet here, and we'll fill this all out real quick. All right. So today is 12/22, and today we made $50. $50 profit. Total risk on this was, I think it was 420. 420? 420. Yeah, 420. And the length in trade, this trade was 90 minutes. Hour and a half, 90 minutes. Let me fix that real quick. Boy, that's embarrassing. I don't know how to spell. All right, so that's it. That's it for today, Friday, the last day of this week. And we got Christmas on Monday, and then we'll be back at it Tuesday. So if you'd like to follow along with me on this trade, just make sure that you're subscribed below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can also join me on my website. Just go to my website. I'll put a link to that in the description below. Go on over there and sign up for my free email newsletter. And when you sign up for that, you'll get a welcome email from me. Just reply back to that welcome email and say, hey, I'd like to follow along with your 0DTE project. And I'll make sure you're on the list and everything, and you're good to go. All right, that's it for today. Merry Christmas, everybody. Ho, ho, ho. See you next week.